22. I just came home from the Houston Sabercats game about 20. I want to say about 30 minutes ago. Yeah, so the Sabercats defeated the Utah Warriors with the final score of 40-19. So pretty decent game. They started off honestly, they started off great in the first half though. I mean, they got like maybe like two tries in the they got two tries and two tries and a field. It was like a penalty kick or whatever. I think they did like two of them. It was like four. What was it? 13. It was 6-0, then 13-0, then they did 19-0 with the kick. And when they got the penalty, they decided to kick the ball for 22. Then they got to try and make it 27-0. Then the second half was just they were just dominating. They just dominated against this Utah Warriors team. They really wanted to be back on top of the standings. I mean, they really do. They really want to be on top of the standings, real for real. So, um, I got some elotes food, some gelato. The one there was a little gelato they had at the Cat's Den. So the one I tried out last time back in March 29 was what was the one I tried March 29? Oh, it was the mango one. But that Tiger's Blood one was so pretty good, man. It was pretty good though. I'll probably definitely get that one again. That Tiger's Blood for sure. Definitely get that Tiger's Blood. It was pretty good. Um, so once you get it, you can actually either put a rum or tequila. I put rum on it, but it tasted like when I put rum, it tasted like little like it's supposed to be like alcoholic, but I was like, let me just put a little bit of the rum in the Tiger's Blood, see how it tastes. Like, oh, like I don't like it, so I just like threw away the rest of the rum and just threw it away. But yeah, man, it was pretty fun though. So much fun watching rugby. I don't know why. I don't know what's so fun about it. I was like, it's so enjoyable to watch. Like, I mean, it's like football. It's like football plus soccer and combination. But the only thing is you can't do a forward pass. You know how in soccer you can't go forward. Like you kick the ball forward, but in rugby you have to throw the ball uh backwards. If you do throw it forward, you're gonna get a penalty call. I think it's a knock. Yeah, a knock on, meaning they threw the ball forward or whatever. So, but what else? Oh, there was a meet and greet with a Marla Esparza. So I actually did take a picture of her. I mean, she let me hold the belt, so that's pretty good. The what is it? The the championship belt. It was pretty good. I'll post that on my Instagram too. So I'll post that me holding the belt and me and taking a picture of it. She's so short. I was like, damn, I'm taller than her. Um, what else? Oh, I didn't know the dash plays were on the field. I was like, I didn't know they were on the field during halftime. I was like, that's crazy. I think it was a coach and I don't know how many dash. I think it was like two dash players. I don't know who they are. They probably knew people, but they mentioned the dash players too. So um, yeah, had fun at the game. I enjoyed it. After the game was over, it was a post game social. Met a couple of the players, and it was a lot of people that wanted to like. That's the best part of this team. The rugby is like watching them play. Then like after the game, we just come on the field and meet them. Because no other team does that. Not even baseball. Baseball doesn't do that. The only time you get on the field is like if they doing the fan fest thing, and fan fest that's probably like I think you have to pay for the running the bases. What else you got to do? Yeah, you have to pay for that one too. No, yeah, pay for that one. Batting cages you pay, which is dumb. Um, batting cages. Well, I don't know what else is there. So it's a lot of things to. There's a lot of things to do at a baseball fan fest. So yeah. Um. What else? Let's see what else is on. Yeah, it was fun to get on the field. Me and your favorite player. That's really all I could think of. Sometimes you see reporters talking to the players. It'd be like they interview how well this ask them questions about the 50 Cavs or how well this team did against Utah, or like talk about they move up to the standings. They're number one now. Utah's probably like number three because we got like 4 or 5 tries anyway. So, but man, great game. Go to Seattle, then another game, and the last home game was Anthem. Someone told me they the worst team in the league, which I did not know that because I believe they in the are they in the Western Conference or the East? I want to check on the standings. They might be on the West, the Western Conference side. So that's probably the worst team in the in the Major League Rugby. So yeah. Um. So then came home, saw the score. Dynamo. I'm surprised Dynamo was leading 2-0. I think it was like because before it was like 0-0, and maybe like I had time, like maybe 54. I could have went to the Phoenix and watched. I could have just drove whatever, went to the Phoenix and watched the game. I was like, nah, let me just go home and relax. But then I got to my room and checked the score again. It was like 2-0 uh, Dynamo. I was surprised because we never beat FC Dallas. I was like, oh shoot. But it was pretty good though. I watched a little bit. I watched a little bit of that just that last 90 second minute plus whatever time they had left. So I was like, okay, it was already over. So congrats on the Dynamo for getting that win against FC Dallas. That'll be their first win in Frisco since like they mentioned 2011. That's crazy. That's 14 years they haven't won at Frisco. So all the other games are probably like draws. So like maybe the last 2 years they probably drew against them. Last year they probably lost. So, but that's 2 games in a row for the Dynamo. So 2 wins in a row. So next game is the U.S. Open Cup against Austin. After that is the San Jose game. Then they got to go to New York. Then after the New York game is probably Sporting Kansas City, which is the end of May, which is the last Saturday of the month of May. So see how that goes. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this recap of the Sabercats versus the Utah Warriors, and I'm also mentioned the FC Dallas versus Houston Dynamo. Congrats on the Dynamo for winning that game and taking back the Ed Capitone back home to them. So that's good for them. So great props to them. So that's good. Uh, they didn't mention baseball, but I know the Rangers demolished the Astros 5-1, which is crazy. I looked at the score. I was like, oh Lord, that's the second loss for for the Houston Astros, so they need to get something going on, or they're gonna get swept in the season. And they got another road trip. I think it's. I think they got a 4 game road trip again. So they play 4 games in that same opponent. I don't know who they play next after the Rangers, but they gotta at least get some home. They gotta get some wins in this at least the month of May. Cause June, if June comes and they don't turn it around, I'm pretty sure they turn around during an All Star game, which is like July. I think it's like July 16th or some crap like that. I don't know how they do the All Star thing, but yeah. Once again, if you did enjoy this recap of the Sabercats versus the Utah Warriors, and mention the FC Dallas versus Houston, you can give it a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to this content right here, to this YouTube channel right here, Terrence the Terrible 22. So yeah. All right, friends. With that saying, this is your boy Terrence the Terrible 22, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.